Once you've finished your practice portfolio and you've done all of those slides in that slideshow, you're going to do task 2, which is about combining images. So when you open this assignment, you'll see the directions. You're going to download these 2 images to your computer, save them in your Google Drive. You're going to use the wand tool in Pixlr or remove.bg, which you should already know how to do because you did them in your practice portfolio. Okay. So you're going to remove the backgrounds from them. And then in Pixlr, you're going to combine them with another image. So you're going to be able to control what SpongeBob is pointing at, or, decide what the child is running to or running from. Okay, so I am going to demonstrate this just one time. Okay, and I'm going to do it with, let's just go with SpongeBob. So I'm going to click him. I'll do save image as. I'm just going to save it to my downloads because it won't let me save it to my drive because I'm using 2 different accounts here. So anyway, you'll save it to your Pixlr folder in your Google Drive. Okay, so you'll hit save, and then you will go to Pixlr. I don't know where my Pixlr went. Pixlr.com/e. Create new web medium. So task 2. Create. Perfect. Layer. Add image as layer. Go to my SpongeBob pointing. I don't know how big I want him to be yet, but we'll make him bigger just so I can remind you how to use this lovely wand tool. So the wand tool, remember, we've used it a lot. You used it in your practice portfolio to get rid of single color backgrounds like this, but you also used it in your watermark/logo. So remember, what it's going to do is it is going to select everything that is the same color as what I click on, okay, that is touching whatever I click. So it's going to click. And what I want you to see is, because his sleeves are pretty close to the same color, they're just a little bit darker than that background, it's selecting a lot of his sleeves. So if I were to go and hit backspace right now, it would get rid of a lot of his sleeves, which I don't want. So Control Z to go backwards. And then I'm going to click in my black border back here just to get rid of that selection. Okay. What I can do is I can play with this tolerance. So if the tolerance is bigger, it's going to select more stuff. If the tolerance is lower, it's going to select less stuff. So let's see where I'm at now. Hit backspace. That's okay. I feel like it's leaving an awfully big border around him. So I'm going to maybe go with 11. Click in my black background. Backspace. All right, I'm happy with that. Okay. So I want to get rid of this selection. Whenever you have something selected, it's only going to let you do whatever thing you're trying to do within that selection. Okay, so I want to get rid of that selection. I can do that in a couple ways. I can click like I just did before in my black background. Here, I can go to select and deselect. That's a really easy way to do it. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom out. All right, so now the whole point of this is to figure out what SpongeBob is pointing at. Okay, so I need to find a background that I think is fun. So I'm actually just going to look for the Mona Lisa. See if I can find a good image here. I like this one. So right click or tap with 2 fingers on your trackpad, copy image address, layer, add URL as layer, paste, load, It's huge, obviously. So I'm going to click and drag it to the corner. I'm going to start making it a little bit smaller. Okay, so now obviously my Mona Lisa image is on top of SpongeBob, which I ultimately don't want. I want it behind. So I'm going to reorder my layers over here. I think I can make him a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to crop so I can get rid of this extra stuff that I don't want. I hit enter to apply it, and easy as that. Now I can save. I've already used both of my saves today, so I can't save mine. But you would go to File, Save, and then make sure you're selecting your Google Drive on the left. Okay. If you've already used both of your saves today and you're super worried about it deleting and getting lost, remember you can just do Control Shift and then the button above the number 6. And then that will let you, let's see, before I do that, let me unselect SpongeBob because that's kind of annoying. Control Shift, button above the 6. Then I can click and drag and do a screen capture of that spot. It's copied to my clipboard. I already know it's downloaded into my files. Oops. So now I can go to View Assignment. Oh, this is logged in as me, so it's not going to let me do it. And then you would be able to see over here, it would say Add or Create. You click Add, File, attach your file, and then turn